where are we at on the political and union front? How are negotiations going?
Well, today marks the 36th consecutive day of strikes, and there are major rallies planned across France today and as well as Saturday, a sort of way for the unions to bookend an important negotiation that will be going on tomorrow, Friday, with the government. And in Friday's meetings, the discussion will be focused around this question of the pivot age, or the minimum age to be able to retire with a full pension. Now, the government wants to up that age from 62 to 64. And for the moderate union, the CFDT, that is a serious red line that cannot be crossed. Now, the Prime Minister has said that he is willing to have a conference over how to finance pensions, which the CFDT said is a good first step. It's a good sign that progress could be made. But the union again reiterated that they'll continue to strike as long as this pivot age is part of the agenda. Meanwhile, the government still says they won't budge either, creating a universal point-based system that is responsible is still on their agenda. A system that is not in the red for them, that is viable. So all sides are still sticking to their guns and are still at loggerheads.
Okay, so still at loggerheads. Are we expecting other issues to be haggled over as well in tomorrow's meeting?
Well, beyond this pivot retirement age, there are other issues. When would this new system go into effect? What would the minimum pension be? The number of 85% of minimum wage has been floated, or around €1,000, but that's just a starting point. Another issue that's creating a lot of attention is la pénibilité, or the difficult working conditions that some jobs entail, jobs that have health risks, jobs that workers who work at night, for example, and how to take those risks into account when calculating a worker's ability to retire early. On Tuesday, the CGT and the FSU and other unions actually walked out of a meeting with the government over this issue of occupational risks. So again, at loggerheads, both sides sticking to their guns with a little wiggle room now in the middle.
Now, public support has been strong for the strikers. It's beginning to wane. Where are we at with that?
Well, a Harris poll released Monday showed that 60% of the public still support the strike, but that's down 9 points since early December. Another poll from IFOP put backing at 44%, also lower than before the Christmas holiday. So people are tired. The Paris metros are bare bones or non-existent. Many schools are closed. Oil refineries are striking. And the clock is ticking right now for all sides. For the unions to keep up support because strikers are feeling the pinch of money that they lose when they strike. They don't get paid when they strike. For the government, because Macron said he wants to present their bill on the 24th of January. So Edouard Philippe, who's been doing a lot of sort of the heavy lifting here, is going to have to try and pull that off. And the main question now is whether a compromise can be found without any side or either side looking like they've caved.
And that is the big question, which you'll be watching.